everybody, Zeus King coming at you once again from 8 Points Muay Thai and Fitness in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. What we are doing today is we're going to have a no-gi choke with Miles Bell here in just a few minutes. I'd like to talk about the departure of Gilbert Melendez from the UFC. It's a huge blow to their lightweight division. He was this close to being UFC lightweight champion and could have very well been lightweight champion right now and leaving the promotion, which is a very scary thought, you would think, for one of their, top 5 lightweights. Of course, Melendez was the final Strikeforce champion. I have a lot of respect for this guy inside the octagon. He fights his ass off every time. He beat the wheels off Diego Sanchez. That was really a lot closer fight than some people remember. But a fantastic athlete. He's going to Bellator. Going to be looking for him, of course, to be fighting names like Alvarez, Chandler, guys like that. We don't know what the situation is, if he'll just, go right into a super fight type of situation or into a tournament. They talked about summer tournaments with just like 4 men in Bellator before, so we'll just kind of have to see how that pans out. But even World Series of Fighting had thrown in a bid for Gilbert, yesterday as everything broke down. Caesar Gracie was very vocal and said, Dana White, we don't appreciate you punking out Gilbert. And when you're talking about a guy who also, is the coach of Nick and Nate Diaz, 2 very popular fighters, if they end up going to Bellator, that would be huge. There seems to be a lot less personal issues with the boss, Bjorn Rebney, in Bellator. It could be a big shift of fighters starting to go to Bellator here soon. They seem to be being able to pony up the dough and bringing in these bigger names like Tito, Rampage, and other former guys. So, when it's all said and done, UFC's building a deep division with new younger guys in every division is what they're trying to do. And it just seems like every time that someone is unhappy, that UFC is just ready to slam the door on them on the way out. And I think it's pretty ugly. I don't think it's good business. It's not good business on a corporate level. It's not good business on a personal level. I think the Dana White thing makes everything a little bit too personal. And that's going to hurt the UFC in the long run. But all in all, for mixed martial arts, I think it's a good thing when people are able to move, shift to power, and one group isn't so extremely dominant. I think it's going to be better all the way around. Going to be increased ratings for Spike and everything. So what we're going to be doing now is we're going to be going to the choke with Coach Miles Bell. All right, we're here with Miles Bell and Alan from the 8 Points fight team, and we're going to be working a no-gi choke.
Yeah, we're going to work on a cool triangle setup from what's called the Williams guard today. Okay, so whenever I have someone full guard, it's going to be really hard for me to attack whenever they have their posture. If Alan's got his arms extended, it's going to be really hard for me to come up and get him. So what I have to do is I have to break his arms down. I have to break this structure down here. He's really strong here. He's not so strong here. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my arms and come up under and break his arms like that. As soon as I do that, I want to kick my knees to my chest and bring them down on me like that. From there, I want to create an angle. I want this leg to come up on top of his shoulder. This foot here is going to put it on his hip. The foot on the hip is going to stop him from coming back parallel with me. This foot here is going to stop him from posturing up. All right? From there, I want to take my hand, I want to put it up under my knee, and I want to put it on Alan's shoulder. This is going to further lock him down. Try to posture up. Try to turn into me. All right, it's called the Williams guard. From there, we have a really cool triangle set up. I want to control Alan's wrist here, so he can't dig his arm on the inside. And I want to push his arm to the outside of my knee. From there, I want to bring this knee up, like my triangle up here. If I can't do that, I want to use this foot I have on his hips to kick my hips further away. And I have less space to clear. Lock my legs up here. Most of the time, Alan's gonna try to posture up into me. From there, I can set up my triangle. This hand comes over, grabs my shin. This foot comes in the hip, knees pinched together. I kick myself this way. I have 3 different options from here. I can come up under Alan's arm, come up under his body, or I can come up under his leg. Lock my triangle up, bring this arm across, pull his head towards me, knees kick, legs kick out like that. All right? So one more time at normal speed.
And for more information, check out 8pointsmuaythai.com.